Hello YouTube and welcome. Once again, this is the Ryan Man, and this video is more of a response video to J Love 477 in his video interracial dating. Blacks are going extinct. I thought J Love, you made some good points in that video. I also thought there were some points that I don't feel like they are all the way true. But I'm gonna get to your good points first. You were right about, I do think that a lot of black women act like white women. I mean, sorry, white men do no wrong. Excuse me. And I also feel this vice versa. I do think a lot of us black men who date white women think that white women do no wrong. Um, I'll say I was in that group at first, but now I've been dating white women for a few years now, and I don't feel like that anymore. But I probably did feel like that at one point in time, thinking that white was, they thinking that they will go, which I do still think that white women treat us better. But that goes with another one of your points that you had. Um, as far as interracial dating, I don't, and I posted this. You can go back and look at some of my videos. I don't see why people have a problem with it. My opinion, because why would you mate with your own kind if you don't want to date your own kind? Me personally, I date white women. Point blank. I have a black daughter. I have a full black daughter. My ex-wife was black, and I have a full black daughter, and I have a half white, half black daughter. I love them both, and I do understand that some of those kids do come up a little bit hard, but not as hard as you may think. You know what I mean? Because I've met a good amount of interracial people, and yeah, some of them you're right. Some of them do hate themselves or don't like themselves as much, and don't know which side to choose, and are confused. Some of them fit. Some of them fit. That's just how it is. Sometimes you fit better with white people. I know some interracial people though that fit better with black people too. You know what I mean? So that's just how it is. But my thing is this: I'm me, and I feel like the way I am, I don't feel like I can date black women. I don't feel like I can date black women without being run over and all that. I feel like, in other words, I'm too nice to date a black woman. Your typical black woman. I'm too nice. I'm not. You know, I'm not. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not aggressive. I'm not thuggish. I'm not hard. I'm not all that. I can take care of my business as a man, but at the same time, I'm just not an real aggressive guy. I'm me. And it's like I date white women, and I'm not saying I ain't had no problem with white women, but what I'm saying is that it seems like to me, white women, I mesh better with white women than I do black women, and I'm sure it's other men out there, black men out there like that. That's some of them. You're right. Some of them, you're absolutely right. They do hate their own race. And I don't quite get that. I don't hate. I love black women. Like I said, my mom is black. I love her to death. My grandma is black. I love her to death. I have black female friends. I like hanging out with black females. I like holding conversation with black females. I love black women. I just don't want to date them. I'm just not compatible with them when it comes to dating. So my thing is this, and I speak for a lot of other men, black men who date white women. Why am I gonna mate with a black woman when I don't like black women like that? I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting their time. And what that creates, if it's a certain race of people that you won't date, whether it's your own race or not. But in my case, it just so happened to be my own race. I won't date black women. I'm not attracted to black women anymore. You know, I was at one point. I tried white women. I like white women better. You know, and until that changes, will it ever change? I don't know. But that's how it is. That's how it's been for the last few years. So why would I mate with a black woman and I'm not feeling her like that? To me, that seems like it's creating a lot more problems than me going having baby with a white woman or with white women or whatever, a race of women that I seem to be more compatible with relationship wise. I'm just saying it doesn't make too much sense just because I'm black to mate and marry or whatever a black woman. It don't make no sense. But I do agree with you that a lot of folks do who do date outside their race do hate their own race, especially when it come to black people. I feel like I don't feel like other races are like that. Um, Like I know a lot of white women who only date black men, and they don't hate white men. But I do feel like a lot of black women, especially, and if it sounds like I'm being biased, I apologize. But it's how I feel. I feel like a lot of no, I can't even say that because hell, some of these black women that I know that only date white men, I know a few black women like that. They just tired of dealing with some of these fucking black men. It's some trifling ass black men out here. I don't get mad if a black woman. I never have, even when I dated black women. I never got mad when I saw a black woman with a white man. For what? You know, if that white man or if they happy they white man, that's on them. I do get a little bit offended when they act like they don't do anything wrong. I'll admit that. But nonetheless, as far as them being with the white man having kids with them, hell, it's plenty of black people out here. It's too many black people out here that still are dating their own race for all of us to feel like we have to. There are plenty happy black couples out here, plenty of them. Black people ain't going nowhere. Black people are not getting extinct because, and that's one of the problems I did have with the video. Like, it's not like all black men are dating all white women all of a sudden and vice versa. Hell, most black people stay within their race. But you probably got that, I'm gonna say probably 30% that date outside their race, and that's their prerogative. Why? Because is it to me, it would seem like a big injustice if I was to date a black woman. Okay, if I know I'm not feeling a black woman, if I'm just dating her just because she black, that to me would feel more offensive to her than me dating a white woman. You know, it's like why the hell am I wasting her time just because we her same color? I'm not even loving her like that. You can't force yourself to love nobody. You know what I mean? I kind of you know, you can't force yourself. And let's just be honest. White men and white people are different from black people across the board. You guys, you right. You know, there are trifling men out here. There are trifling women. Good men, good women, no matter what race. But at the same time, just like white people got their characteristics, we have our characteristics. I feel like, oh my God, God damn it. Excuse me. I just feel like, how can I put this? Like I said, you right about the people are people, no matter what race. But at the same time, like I said, man, black people act one way, white people act one way, Latino people act a way, Mexican people act a way, African people, pure African people act a way. So it's like we all have our similar characteristics. Now, me personally, I'm not as aggressive and hard edged as your average black guy. That's why I date white women. It seems like across the board. Now, I can't say all white women are like this, but it's like across the board with white women, I'm more appreciated than I am across the board with black women. It's like it's been the same shit. It's like I get with a black woman, and it's like they cool with me. They appreciate me being good. They appreciate me working and pulling out the chair for them, cooking for them, trying my best to clean. I'm not that damn good at cleaning, but just just trying to be nice, trying to be a good all around guy. And then I end up getting taken advantage of. Now with the white woman, now don't get me wrong, the white woman will try to take advantage of your ass too. I'm not gonna say that, but they are still more appreciative. They will realize are more quick to realize what they have than black women. Now maybe that's not all the way true, but that is my personal experience. That's what I've experienced. So I'm not gonna sit up here and mate with a black woman and I'm not feeling black women like that. That's disrespectful. You know, that's disrespectful to her. Because guess what? She can go out find a black man that actually likes yeah, that actually likes black women. So why waste her time with me? You know what I mean? So it just goes both ways. And like I said, black people ain't going nowhere, man. You got a lot of black couples out here. You see them every day, just like I do. Now, granted, I've been in North Dakota for the better part of the last 6 years, but I'm back in Memphis. I see a lot of black couples, and ain't nothing wrong with it. I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it's a beautiful thing, no matter what race you are. Just date whoever you want to date, as long as that person make you happy. And as long as you don't go around saying black women don't go around saying fuck white men, which all of them don't do that. I mean, fuck. As long as black women don't go around saying fuck black men, which all of them don't do that, and as long as black men don't go around and say fuck black women, which all of them don't do that, then you know, if they want to have interracial kids, if that's what makes them happy, that's what makes them happy. And I met interracial people in general. Some of them do fit the description what you said. Some of them don't. That's just a part. That's just the way it is. I mean, that's just the way it is, man. That's like I said. That just be my thing. That was what one of my other videos about. If it's something that does not, I don't understand. And I made a video also about gay people standing up for gay people. That's also one of those things that kind of goes hand in hand with interracial dating in a way, but it's different too. You know what I mean? Basically, but the thing is that if something is not directly affecting me, I'm not gonna be bothered by it. I'm not directly affected by gay people in a way. I have no problem with gay people, you know, and that's just how I feel like most people should take this same approach to interracial dating. Like, if it's not directly affecting you, then hey, Now if you're a good black man and you get left for a good white man, and you know what I mean, they treat that black woman treat that white man better, which that does usually happen, then hey, I can understand a little bit of grief coming from that. And as far as the part where us treating our race, our different races better than our own race, I agree with that to some extent. To some extent, but not all the way, because like I said, I treat black women when I was dating black women. I treat them the same way I treat white women. White women, man, they just accept it better because that's just me though. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm not meant to date black women. Maybe that's me. Maybe that's not black women. Just that me and black women don't mesh when it comes to dating. But I love black women. Like I said, my whole family is black. Obviously, I'm black as hell. So my family is black. So I ain't got nothing against black women. It's just I'm not compatible with them because of my personality. And I don't feel like people should have to date within their race just because it's in their race. This is not 1967. This is 2011. That's all I'm saying. But like I said, good video. I felt you had some good points. I felt you had some points that you also off on. But once again, y'all, everybody, my name is Rain Man. Please subscribe. Please comment. Tell me what you think about my video.